Hello everyone, I'm Claire from susud.com. Today, I'll teach you how to make a Muse Verdant Kisslock bag, bunny style. This bag is playful and cute, with a strong forest fairy vibe. It uses high-quality metal accessories, secure and durable. The bag has a moderate capacity, and is convenient to carry. The making method is simple, easy for beginners to learn. If you need to purchase the original materials kit, and receive crocheting guidance, please search for the store on Amazon, susud.com. This will take you directly to our shop. Now, let's get started. This bag mainly consists of the main body and accessories. The main body includes two sections, the front body and the back body. First, complete the main body. Then, attach some accessories to the front body. Next, sew together the main body and install the Kisslock. Finally, make and attach the remaining accessories. Now, let's start learning the method for making the main body. First, we'll learn the crocheting method for the back body. Let's look at the chart. Start with the adjustable magic ring method. Work around the center, crocheting counterclockwise in a circular pattern outward. Several crochet stitches will be applicated, all of which are explained in the chart. I won't list them all here. Now, please watch as I demonstrate the specific crocheting method. Before we begin crocheting, let's learn the proper posture for crocheting. For a clearer demonstration, I will use cotton yarn. The colors are random. For specific yarn details, color schemes, and hook sizes, please refer to the detail page of our product and the paper instructions. First, start with a magic ring. Pick up the yarn tail with your right hand. Wrap it twice around your left index finger. Now there are 3 strands of yarn on the index finger. Use your right thumb and index finger to pinch where the loops overlap. Take it out. Then wrap the yarn tail once around your left little finger. Pass it through between the middle finger and index finger. Transfer the loop to between the left middle finger and thumb. Pick up the crochet hook with your right hand. Insert the hook into the loop. Position the hook to the left of the yarn. Wrap the yarn counterclockwise. Draw the yarn through. Now there is 1 loop on the hook. Continue with a chain stitch to secure. Wrap the yarn. Pull the yarn through the loop. 1 chain stitch is completed. Tighten. The magic ring is now complete. Next, crochet the first round. Start with 2 chain stitches. These will serve as the beginning chains for the half double crochet. Yarn over, draw the yarn through. 1, 2. The beginning chain for the half double crochet counts as 1 stitch. Place a marker on the second chain stitch. If you don't have a stitch marker, you can use a paper clip or safety pin instead. Then work a half double crochet, yarn over, insert the hook into the starting loop. Yarn over, draw the yarn through. Now you have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over again, and draw through all the loops on the hook in one go. 1 half double crochet is completed. To the upper right of the half double crochet, there is a V shape formed by 2 yarns. This is the stitch of the half double crochet. Now let's work another half double crochet, yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, draw the yarn through. Yarn over again, and draw through all 3 loops on the hook in one go. The second half double crochet is completed. Including the beginning chain, we have worked 3 stitches. In the first round, you need to work 10 half double crochets into the magic ring. Continue working the remaining half double crochets. 4, 5, After that, close the magic ring. There are 2 loops in total. First, gently pull the starting tail. 1 loop will be loose. Tighten this loose loop. There is 1 loop remaining. Directly tighten the tail. This way, the loop is closed. Then join with a slip stitch at the marker position. Pick up these 2 strands. Draw the yarn through. And pull through all the loops on the hook. The slip stitch is completed. The slip stitch doesn't count as a stitch. It needs to be tightened to avoid accidentally adding extra stitches later. The first round is now complete. Next, move on to the second round. Start with 2 chain stitches as a turning chain. Move your stitch marker. Then, in the corresponding braid below the starting chain, work 1/2 double crochet. Place the starting tail of the yarn from right to left over the crochet hook. Weave in the ends as you go along. This half double crochet and the turning chain together count as 1/2 double crochet increase. Next, in the adjacent stitch on the left side, work a half double crochet increase. That is, work 2 half double crochets into 1 stitch. Don't forget to weave in the starting tail. 1 stitch. 2 stitches. This completes 1/2 double crochet increase. Next, in the left stitch, work 1/2 double crochet increase. Insert the hook into the stitch and pull through 2 half double crochets. Another half double crochet increase is completed. Continue downward in the adjacent stitch on the left side, working half double crochet increases until you finish this round. After completing the last half double crochet increase, you can check the stitch count. Each stitch represents 1 stitch. Start counting from the position of the stitch marker. This round, including the turning chain, should total 20 stitches. Once completed, join with a slip stitch at the stitch marker position. Pull tight. The beginning loop has now been worked in a circle. You can cut the yarn directly. The second round is complete. You can see that the texture on the right side is clearer, while the wrong side appears more blurred. When crocheting, keep the right side facing you. Move on to the third round. Start with 2 chain stitches. Move the stitch marker. Then work into the next stitch on the left. Work 1/2 double crochet increase. Be careful not to pick up the stitch at the top of the beginning chain. After completing it, pick up the next stitch and work 1/2 double crochet, followed by 1/2 double crochet increase. Now let's look at the pattern for this round of crochet. 1/2 double crochet, 1/2 double crochet increase. Repeat this pattern. This method is called skip 1, increase 1. Now we will follow this pattern to complete this round. Finish with the last half double crochet increase. Join with a slip stitch at the marked stitch. And pull tight. The third round is complete. Move on to the fourth round. Start with 2 chain stitches as the beginning chain. Move the stitch marker. For each subsequent round's beginning chain, make sure to mark it with a stitch marker. I won't repeat this instruction. Next, below the starting chain corresponding to the braid, work 1/2 double crochet, this half double crochet and the starting chain count as 1/2 double crochet increase. Then work 2 half double crochets evenly. Next, work 1/2 double crochet increase, and 2 half double crochets. Now let's look at the crochet pattern for this round. 1/2 double crochet increase, and 2 half double crochets evenly. Repeat. This increasing method is called increasing 1 stitch every 2. Following this pattern, complete this round. Finish with the last 2 half double crochets. Join with a slip stitch into the marked stitch. Tighten. The fourth round is completed. Now move on to the fifth round. Start with 2 chain stitches as the beginning chain. Pick up the adjacent stitch on the left. Work 1/2 double crochet, then work 1/2 double crochet increase, follow that with 3 half double crochets, and 1 more half double crochet increase. The pattern for this round of crochet is to increase 1 stitch every 3. Follow this pattern for the rest of the round. Complete this round according to this pattern. After completing this half double crochet increase, work one more half double crochet together with the first half double crochet and the beginning chain. It makes a total of 3 half double crochets. Join with a slip stitch into the marked stitch. Tighten. The 5th round is now complete. Now, let me show you how to count the rounds. On the right side of the fabric, there are raised textures as your guide. Start counting from the beginning chain round. Count how many of these raised texture rounds there are. That will tell you how many rounds have been completed. You can see there are 5 rounds of texture now. This means 5 rounds have been crocheted. Next, let's take a look at the crochet pattern of the piece. The piece starts increasing stitches from the 2nd round. Each stitch has 2 half double crochets, HDC. In the 3rd round, you skip 1, increase 1. In the 4th round, you skip 2, increase 1. Each round adds 10 stitches based on the previous round. So with each additional round, the interval between increases grows by 1 stitch, and so on. Refer to the chart to crochet the required number of rounds. From here on, follow this method on your own. After completing the first 10 rounds of the back body, I will not demonstrate this part here. Now, let's move on to round 11. This round starts to differentiate between the body and the opening of the bag. I'll demonstrate using this small sample. Since it's a small sample, it has fewer stitches and rounds. It's just to show the method. First, let's divide the piece into sections. Fold the piece in half along the yarn tail. Locate the piece and find the corresponding stitch on the other side. Count 15 stitches from this stitch on both sides. Place a stitch marker at the 15th stitch on each side. I have already placed the markers here. Let's take a look at the piece. The area between these 2 markers is for the body of the bag. The other side is for the opening of the bag. Now, let's start crocheting. Start with 2 chain stitches as a beginning chain. Then work 1 half double crochet. And 1 half double crochet increase. Continue working half double crochets and half double crochet increases until 1 stitch before the stitch marker on the left side. As you crochet, adjust based on the specific situation of the piece. Generally, work 3 increases evenly. The exact increase placement is not fixed. Just stagger the increase points from the previous round. Now we are at this point. Start working on the bag opening area. Begin with 5 single crochets. The technique for a single crochet is, insert the hook into the stitch, yarn over, draw the yarn through. You will have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over again, and draw through all the loops on your hook. 1 single crochet is completed. At the top right of the single crochet, there is a V shape formed by 2 yarns. This is the stitch of a single crochet. Next, make another single crochet in the left stitch. Insert the hook into the stitch, yarn over, draw the yarn through, yarn over again, and draw through both loops on the hook. The second single crochet is now completed. Then finish the remaining 3 single crochets. After completing them, make 2 half double crochets. One half double crochet increase. and then 2 more half double crochets. Next, start making double crochets. Yarn over, insert the hook into the stitch, yarn over again, and draw the yarn through. At this point, there are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, and draw through the first 2 loops. Now you have 2 loops left. Yarn over again, and draw through both loops. That's 1 double crochet completed. Above to the right of the double crochet, there is a V shape formed by 2 yarns. This V shape is the stitch of the double crochet. Then make 1 more double crochet. Yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, and pull the yarn through. Now you have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over again, and draw through the first 2 loops. Repeat this step once more. The second double crochet is now complete. Then make 1 more double crochet. Now, make a double crochet increase, which means making 2 double crochets in 1 stitch. 1, 2. 1 double crochet increase is now complete. Next, make 3 double crochets. And 1 double crochet increase. Followed by 3 double crochets. After completing those, make 2 half double crochets. Then, 1 half double crochet increase. Followed by 2 more half double crochets. Next, make 5 single crochets. This completes the edge section. Now, continue with the remaining part of the body section. Work entirely in half double crochets and half double crochet increases. As you crochet, distribute the increases roughly evenly, making 3 increases. Pay attention. Stagger the increase points from the previous round's increase points. Complete the last half double crochet, join with a slip stitch at the marked stitch position. Pull tight. Round 11 is completed. Moving forward. The area between these 2 single crochets is the edge section. The other end is the body section. The crocheting method for rounds 12 and 13 is identical. Continue crocheting half double crochets in the body section, along with half double crochet increases. Increase by approximately 7 stitches evenly per round. Refer to the chart for specific increase points, or adjust them as you prefer. Just stagger the increase points from the previous round. For the edge section's single crochet positions, correspondingly make single crochets. Half double crochet positions should be matched up with half double crochets, and half double crochet increases. For double crochet positions, correspondingly make double crochets and and double crochet increases. Refer to the chart for specific increase points. The method is quite simple. Everyone can follow the chart and the previous demonstration. To finish these 2 rounds, I won't demonstrate them. Next, we will work on round 14. This round requires decreasing stitches. I will continue to demonstrate using this sample with fewer stitches and rounds. Start with 2 chain stitches as a beginning chain. Then, work 1/2 double crochet for each stitch, until you reach the position before the edge single crochet. Now we are at this position. Next, work 3 single crochets. Then make 1 single crochet decrease. Insert the hook into the left stitch. Yarn over, draw the yarn through. Now there are 2 loops on the hook. This is an incomplete single crochet. Next, make another incomplete single crochet. Insert the hook into the adjacent stitch. Yarn over, and draw the yarn through. Now there are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, and draw through once. The single crochet decrease is now complete. Here, 2 single crochets have been combined into 1 stitch. Next, continue following the previous pattern. Refer to the diagram to finish the half double crochet section and the double crochet section. Now we are back to another side of the single crochet area. Start with a single crochet decrease. Insert the hook into each of the next 2 adjacent stitches. And work an incomplete single crochet. 1, 2. Then yarn over. And draw through all 3 loops on the hook. Another single crochet decrease is now complete. Next, work 3 single crochets. This completes the edge section. Continue working half double crochets in the body section until you finish this round. Finish with the last half double crochet. Join with a slip stitch into the marked stitch. Pull tight. Round 14 is now complete. For round 15, follow the same method as round 14. Work half double crochets in the body section, and work single crochets and single crochet decreases in the edge section. Continue working half double crochets in the half double crochet positions, and work half double crochet increases where needed. In the double crochet positions, continue working double crochets and double crochet increases. The method is quite simple. I won't demonstrate it. Please complete this round on your own. After completing this round, you need to fasten off the yarn. I'll demonstrate the method to fasten off using this sample swatch. First, make a chain stitch to secure. Leave a tail of about 5 centimeters. Cut the yarn. Pull tight. Hide the yarn tail on the wrong side of the fabric. You can weave in a few more stitches. Trim any excess yarn tails. Up to this point, the back body is done. Next, we will learn the crochet method for the front body. Let's look at the finished product. The front body is divided into the main part and the edging. The main part also uses the magic ring method. Starting from the center, crochet counterclockwise in a circular pattern outward. The shape is similar to the back body. The crochet methods for the center and edges are slightly different. The edging is divided into the middle edging and the outer edging. Pick up and crochet in the corresponding positions on the front body. The new stitches used are 3 chain stitches followed by a picket stitch made with single crochets, a popcorn stitch made with 5 double crochets, and a bobble stitch made with 2 double crochets together. Now, please watch as I demonstrate the specific crochet methods, starting with the beginning chain and the first 4 rounds of the front body. It is exactly the same as the back body. Everyone, follow the previous demonstration to start your beginning chain. Complete the first 4 rounds. I will not repeat the demonstration. Next, we will work on the 5th round. I will demonstrate using this small sample. Start with 2 chain stitches to rise. Then chain 2 more for the transition. Skip the next stitch on the left. Work 1/2 double crochet into the second stitch. Continue with 2 chain stitches for the transition. Then skip the next stitch on the left. Work 1/2 double crochet into the second stitch. Then chain 2 for the transition. Let's take a look at the fabric piece. The crochet pattern for this round involves skipping 1 stitch, then working 1/2 double crochet between each pair of half double crochets, chain 2 for the transition. Follow this pattern all the way down to complete this round. Complete the last 2 chain stitches. Join with a slip stitch at the marked stitch. Tighten. The 5th round is completed. Now move on to the 6th round. Start with 2 chain stitches as the beginning chain. Then work half double crochets. Let's look at the chain stitches on the left. On the right side, the chains form a V-shaped braid. This is called the front loop. On the wrong side, there is a strand of yarn running through the middle. This is referred to as the back loop of the chain. Yarn over with the crochet hook. Then insert the hook into the back loop of the adjacent chain stitch on the left, and the front loop. So you have these 2 strands. Work 1/2 double crochet. Then continue by inserting the hook into the back loop and the front loop of the next chain stitch on the left. Work 1/2 double crochet. Then move to the position of the next stitch on the left. The stitch consists of these 2 strands. The strand closer to you is the front loop. The strand farther from you is the back loop. Insert the hook into the back loop. Work 1/2 double crochet. Next, insert the hook into the back loop, and the front loop of the chain stitch on the left. Work 2 half double crochets. Then insert the hook into the back loop of the next stitch. Work 1 half double crochet. Continue following this method, working 1 half double crochet in each stitch to complete this round. Finish with the last half double crochet. Join with a slip stitch into the marked stitch. Tighten. The 6th round is completed. As you can see, the stitches from the previous round and the chain stitch position leave one strand of yarn. This forms a continuous round of small line segments. The crochet pattern for the front body is identical to that of the back body. Pay attention when crocheting the final round. In the body hugging area, pick up the back loop of the stitches and work the corresponding stitches. All the required stitch techniques have been demonstrated before. Please refer to the chart and previous demonstrations. Finish crocheting the remaining rounds of the main part of the front body. I will not demonstrate this further. Next, we will crochet the middle edging. I'll demonstrate using this small sample. The stitch pattern in the center part of the sample is random. We will only demonstrate the method for crocheting the edging. First, let's take a look at the fabric piece. The 5th round of the front body has continuous line segments. The middle edging is worked on these line segments. By joining the yarn, you can crochet the edging. To make it easier for everyone to see clearly, I will use different colors of cotton yarn for the demonstration. For specific yarn, please refer to the paper instructions. Take new yarn and make a slip knot. Slightly tighten the loop. Leave a tail about 5 cm long. Hang the yarn tail on your left hand. Then, place the front body with the right side towards you. Position the bag opening area downwards. Locate the body area of the bag. Find any stitch in the middle corresponding to the 5th round. Insert the hook into the remaining front loop of this stitch. It's just a segment like this. Join the new yarn. Insert the hook into the loop. Draw the new yarn loop through. Adjust it slightly. Then make 1 chain stitch to secure. Tighten the yarn tail. The joining is now complete. Next, make 1 beginning chain. The turning chain for single crochet doesn't count as 1 stitch. Work 1 single crochet in the same segment. Place a stitch marker to mark it. Then skip the left chain stitch. Make 1 double crochet in the front loop of the next stitch. Then work a picket with 1 single crochet and 3 chains. For convenience, we will simply call it a picket stitch from now on. The technique is as follows. First, make 3 chain stitches. Then work into the double crochet below. Pick up these 2 strands of yarn. Make 1 single crochet. One picket stitch is now completed. Then work another picket stitch. First, make 3 chain stitches. Then work into the single crochet below, picking up these 2 strands of yarn. And make 1 single crochet. Another picket stitch is now completed. Then work another picket stitch. After completing it, in the same segment, where you just worked a double crochet, work another double crochet. Now, take a look at the piece. Consider these 2 double crochets and 3 picket stitches as one pattern group. First, work 1 single crochet in the front loop of the left stitch. Then, in the front loop of the next stitch, work a pattern group. First, work 1 double crochet. Then, work 3 picket stitches in a row. Follow with another double crochet. Another pattern group is completed. The crochet pattern for this round is: skip the chain from the 5th round of the front body, and in the front loop of the stitch, alternate crocheting single crochets and this pattern group. Continue working this method all the way down to complete this round. After completing the last double crochet, join with a slip stitch to the single crochet marked by the stitch marker. Pull tight. Then, make a chain to secure. Leave a tail of about 5 centimeters and cut the yarn. Pull tight again. Next, take the yarn tail from joining and the ending yarn tail, and weave them along the texture to hide on the wrong side of the fabric. The method is quite simple. I'll skip the demonstration. The middle edging is now complete. Next, we will crochet the outer edging. I'll continue demonstrating with this sample swatch. Let's look at the fabric piece. In the front body area, on the second to last round, there are continuous line segments formed by front loops. The outer edging is worked on these segments of that round. Join the yarn and crochet. I'll still use different colors of cotton yarn for the demonstration. For specific yarn details, please refer to the paper instructions. Hold the front body with the right side towards you. The purse opening area should be on the right, on the second to last round. In the first stitch of the bodice area, pick up the front loop segment and join the yarn. Then make 3 chain stitches as the beginning chain. Next, work 1 double crochet in the same segment. This double crochet is worked together with the turning chain. This is equivalent to a DC2 bobble stitch. From now on, we'll simply call it a bobble stitch. Next, skip 2 segments. On the third segment from the left, work a pattern. 1 double crochet, 3 picots, and 1 double crochet. After completing this, skip the next 2 segments on the left. On the third segment, work a 5 DC popcorn stitch. For convenience, we will simply call it a popcorn stitch from now on. The technique is as follows. Work 5 double crochets into this segment. Temporarily remove the hook. Then insert it back into the initial stitch and the loop that was left. And then slip the loop through the initial stitch. Make the 5 double crochets protrude forward. Crochet 1 chain stitch. Pull the loop tight. 1 popcorn stitch is now completed. Next, skip 2 segments. And work a motif on the third segment. After completing it, on the third segment from the left side, crochet another popcorn stitch. First, crochet 5 double crochets in this position. Temporarily remove the hook. Then insert it back through the initial stitch and the loop that was left. Slip the loop through the initial stitch. Crochet 1 chain stitch and pull tight. Make the double crochet stand out forward. The second popcorn stitch is now completed. Let's take a look at the piece. In this round, there are intervals of 2 segments. And on the third segment, alternate crocheting 1 pattern and 1 popcorn stitch. Continue crocheting according to this pattern until you finish the segments corresponding to the body area. Now, the last pattern has been completed. On the third segment from the left, which is the front loop of the last stitch in the body area, crochet 1 bobble stitch here. Yarn over. Insert the hook into the segment. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through. Now you have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. Now you have 2 loops remaining on the hook. This is an incomplete double crochet. Work another incomplete double crochet. Yarn over, insert into the same position. Yarn over, draw the yarn through. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. Now you have 3 loops on the hook. That is, 2 incomplete double crochets. Yarn over, and draw through all the loops on your hook in one go. The bobble stitch is now completed. Secure with a chain stitch. Leave a tail about 5 cm long and fasten off normally. Pull tight. Hide both the beginning and ending yarn tails on the wrong side of the fabric. The method is quite simple, so I won't demonstrate it. The outer edging is now completed. Up to this point, the demonstration of making the front body is complete.